All right, today is March 4th. Feeling good today. So far, I have done everything on my structured list. All right, fit check time. I got this fuzzy sweater. Sometimes my outfits be fire, not gonna lie, in my opinion. I like to mismatch patterns and I like colors most of the time, so I feel like today is a good example of my style that I usually have. All right, I'm outside. I'm getting my fresh air for the day, probably. It's been a good day, and I have so far done everything on my structured list. It's gonna be a recurring theme for me until I don't know, feel like I'm consistent, I guess. Oh my gosh. That scared me. I really love quesadillas. It's a nice day today. It was supposed to rain today, and I think it rained a little bit this morning. There's a car driving by. Da-na-na. It rained a little bit this morning, but it really wasn't much. And there's like, I don't know, I guess it's a meme or like a cliche saying that everyone from California, whenever it rains, is like, we needed this. But the truth is, we do need it. I don't even know how long we've been in a drought. It's probably been at least like 5 years. We need a lot of rain. I'm kind of concerned because it's March, and according to the Weather Channel app, oh my gosh, okay, I didn't know if they were gonna park in front of our house, and I was gonna be like, well, time to go inside. It's not supposed to rain for like the next 2 weeks, and I'm like, okay, spring in California gets here quick. Like, not even spring, I mean, yeah, we really don't even have a spring. It just goes from being like cool-ish to hot in like a week. So I'm kind of concerned because we've been having these fires for the last, like, goodness, I don't even know, 3-4 years now, and they just keep getting worse. So other news, I started taking my allergy medicine again because my allergies start to flare up, I think, around this time, the short amount of time that we have for spring. Kind of windy today, which I like. Wind is nice. I appreciate the sun. I need sunlight to thrive, I think. I like the rain, but it can't be raining for too many days in a row, otherwise I'm gonna get sad. 1 week of sunshine, 1 week of rain, and nothing over 85 degrees, even though I know that's pretty much impossible for California because it just gets ridiculously hot. I had a dream last night about my best friend Whitney. I have a lot of dreams about her. I think it's just because I miss her, and she knows this because I've told her before. But if she watches this video, Whitney, I miss you. It was just a super random dream with like 3 different parts. One part was me like running away from the authorities because I did something illegal. I don't know. I ran to Whitney because she was like staying on the beach. She had a beach house with another one of her friends, and I ran to her to go hide. And I did something to change my appearance, but it was something so dumb. I think I changed my hair or something. The police came to her house looking for me, and I was literally hiding in plain sight, like underneath a table outside. I think they looked like dead at me, and then they were just like, well, she got away, and then they left. I guess there was only 2 parts. The other part of my dream was I was at the house with, it wasn't my house, it was a different house with my mom and my grandma. She bought me 3 jugs of coffee from like 3 different brands. I'm dreaming about coffee. This isn't the first time this has happened. I have developed a coffee problem, and I don't want to admit it because I don't want to be that person. They were all cold brew, and I was so happy, and she put them on the counter, and I was like, cool. And then in the other part of the dream, it started thunderstorming, and I went outside to barbecue some chicken. Barbecue grill that I was trying to use didn't have any coal or something. So I went inside, and there was another barbecue grill, and there was another stove, and I was like, oh, I can just use this stove. I didn't know this stove was here. And then I started cooking the chicken. Really random. I think I almost got struck by lightning. My family was like, why are you going outside in this thunderstorm to barbecue chicken? And they had already made chicken, but I wanted more. You guys just gotta look into my mind, my subconscious mind, I guess. There's a lot going on. It is March 5th. I know the date today, so that's awesome. Probably just gonna spend most of the day editing today. I didn't make a structured list today. I planned to give myself a spontaneous day. I was just thinking today how I, for the most part, have really bad coping skills. Like, anytime something happens that makes me remotely uncomfortable, my mind is like, nope, we're not doing this. We are gonna take this and put it in the file cabinet, and later on you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I know that's not healthy, and I'm laughing because I know it's not healthy. I need to work on trying to sit with my emotions more, and it's causing problems in the way I interact and my relationships, and it will cause more problems. I know that for a fact. And for me, like, anything could be uncomfortable. It could be so small, and I'm just like, no. My brain is like, no, abort mission, do something else. Usually that something else is like, go on social media and like look at pictures of the ocean or the beach, or watch people who have like luxurious lives on YouTube or something, and just pretend I'm not even here. We exposing tonight. Obviously, none of that is healthy, and I'm aware, but I still wanted to come on here and say it because, like I said, trying to be open and honest so that my body and my mind is like, okay, this is normal, this is the new normal, and it just becomes natural. I'll probably be bringing this up in therapy. Yes, I'm in therapy, and normalize people going to therapy. Something else, I really like to quote movies and like TV shows. My mom does it with me. Like, we have our movies that we'll just like whip out some random quote from, usually comedies, and just use it in casual conversation. And I think it's probably more normal than I'm like thinking. Sometimes I'll just be walking down the street and I'm like, don't kill Cedric. One that me and my mom love to quote is from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and it's when his teacher is taking roll and I'm gonna insert it in here.
Anderson.
Here.
Bueller. 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 Bueller.
He's sick. My best friend's sister's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend heard from this guy who knows this kid who's going with the girl who saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. I guess it's pretty serious.
Thank you, Simone.
No problem whatsoever.
No problem whatsoever. And my mom and I say that all the time. My personal go-to is to quote something from Harry Potter movies because I've seen the Harry Potter movies so many times. It does not have to be Halloween. Just put them on and go. I could probably quote the entire first Harry Potter movie, at least like 90% of it from start to finish. It's kind of a talent if you think about it. My mind doesn't store the useful stuff, it stores the quotes from all of these movies and TV shows I've watched. And now TikTok, I'm so ashamed again. TikTok sounds, along with the quotes, is impersonations. I like to impersonate characters and make up my own characters. I've had full-blown conversations with fake characters doing different voices. I do it on a regular basis. Always been, I don't want to say an actress, but just kind of eccentric in some way, shape, or form. When I was a kid, I think it was a lot worse because kids, they just do whatever they want. This is a legit embarrassing moment for me, but I'm going to share it because it's also funny. But I used to say I wanted to be Journey on TV. My main inspiration at the time, I think, was Raven-Symoné with That's So Raven. I was like, I need a TV show because I can do it. And I mean, I still kind of feel that way. I don't think I would want a show, but I would definitely enjoy being a voice actor, a comedian voice actor or something. For like cartoons or something like that. I just feel like I could do it. I know I could do it. I definitely could do it. I might change my whole career path and ditch photography, voice acting. That would be such a plot twist for my life. Don't kill Cedric. I feel like these vlogs, feel like they are helping me to just think more, which I don't know, maybe that's a bad thing. I feel like I'm already always in my head a lot, but I don't know, just like slow down to think about what I'm thinking and what I'm going through. I don't know, I think it is. I think it really just is. I'm sitting with my emotions more now, but I definitely still need improvement. Excited for the progress, and I do feel like the videos are helping me, if anything, to just like feel more organized in my thought patterns. Just really take more time to think instead of like getting uncomfortable so fast with my thoughts and then like doing something else. I never know if I'm making sense sometimes. I went to school. It's funny because I consider myself a very like articulate and advanced writer, but then I start talking. Folding clothes is kind of therapeutic, and I just discovered that about myself. I like it. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with the laundry detergent and it's smelling good, and then when your clothes first come out the dryer, they're all warm and stuff and staticky, and you're like, yay! What if there's like some kind of drug inside the laundry detergent that makes you all zen? That's a conspiracy. My identity is rooted in Jesus. I am loved by God. God has given me the power to overcome negative thoughts by His Holy Spirit. God has me here for a reason. My purpose will be fulfilled by God, and Jesus will never fail me. Those are most of them. And yeah, I just have those here to remind me and to say to myself when I be struggling. Just reflecting on them now again, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know. I feel good, and I encourage you all to make a list of godly affirmations, and to also, of course, find scriptures to say to yourself, and to memorize in those times when you're struggling, and to encourage you. I'm just awkward. I'm so awkward about literally everything. I think I've always been confident in my artwork because it's just where I go crazy. And it's crazy because when I interact with people, I usually have a shell up, but then with my art, I'm like, I'm going crazy. It's loud most of the time. I don't know. I think that's the word I would use to describe it. I don't want to be like some crazy person, obviously, but I want to be the journey that I envision in my head, like in every area of my life. Art-wise, I feel really good about my confidence because I'm not afraid to experiment and do crazy stuff. My mom and I were kind of talking about that, and that's just how some people are, you know? Like, there's like these huge musicians that are so like chill, you know, you'll see the interviews of them and they're all chill and mellow and relaxed and stuff, but then their music is crazy and you're like, wow. And their stage presence is crazy. Maybe I'm one of those people, but it's not that I don't want to be one of those people. I just like also want to like release in the moments that I want to release whatever I'm feeling. Not in a problematic way where I'm like, you know, being insensitive or something. If I want to do something spontaneous and fun in a moment, like I want to do it. I don't want to like sit up there and be like, oh, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? I guess this is kind of an extension of yesterday's closing thoughts about vulnerability, which I'm realizing, I guess, is such a rare quality in people because, I mean, all of my friends are vulnerable, but I also don't really have that many friends. So it's like, compared to the average person, I would say most people aren't vulnerable. I don't know. I don't talk to that many people. If I'm talking to a stranger, I don't know what their personality traits are. Obviously, this isn't Sims where you can just use a cheat code. Sims, you can use this cheat code so that every time you meet someone new, you automatically know their personality traits. But Sims can only have like 3 to 4 traits. Not realistic, obviously, because human beings are way more dynamic than that. I'm a wizard. I'm a wizard, Harry. I think I'm gonna start winding down to get ready for bed. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. And I hope that I said at least one thing in this that was beneficial. Like I said, I'm doing these for me, as a fun activity and to like help me, but I also hope that they are helping at least one person.